McLaren have dropped Daniel Ricciardo. What next? We have our next instalment of the Oscar Piastri McLaren Daniel Ricciardo drama. But this episode is not one that Danny Ric fans will like hearing. McLaren have officially confirmed that they will not be continuing with the Australian for 2023. This essentially means that the 8-time F1 race winner has taken a big old pay packet to not race with the Papaya team next year, and who can really blame him? It's been an utter 2-season struggle if we're being brutally honest, and it just hasn't worked out for him. Last year he scored 115 points compared to his teammate Lando Norris's 160, and then this year so far Danny has only scored 19 to Lando's 76. Yeah, he managed to secure McLaren's latest win in Monza, but it was a bit of an anomaly, wasn't it? Now, what happens next? You'd have to think for him to be paid off to get out of the McLaren seat, he's going to ideally be looking for a drive with a similarly paced car. You have to say that Alpine are absolutely the frontrunners for where he'll end up. However, it poses the question, is it embarrassing for Ricciardo? Embarrassing for Alpine? If they just pick up where they left off after quite an emotional breakup? Surely you will remember in Drive to Survive where Cyril Abitbol was absolutely distraught that Daniel was leaving. Could this be the romantic comedy storyline where they get back together and everything works out? It really does depend if the Alpine big dogs are willing to forgive and forget. What other options are available? Next in line I would probably say is Haas, where there have been plenty of murmurs going around that Mick and Haas aren't all too happy with each other, and this could open the door for Ricciardo to get a seat there, even if it is a little bit of a backward step. But it then poses the question whether they'll be able to afford him. Does the Honey Badger take a pay cut to stay in Formula 1 as that's where his passion truly lies? Or is he at the stage of his career where he refuses to accept anything less than a decent car and a big paycheck? Only time will tell. There's of course Williams too, alongside Alex Albon, but I think it's safe to say that they won't be able to afford someone like Danny Ric. Or on the flip side of all of this, does he just say, screw it, it's not working out for me, I'm going to retire from Formula 1? Honestly, if Sebastian Vettel and Daniel Ricciardo leave F1 in the same year, I am going to need some serious therapy. He may not leave racing altogether though, because it's absolutely clear he loves the American lifestyle, so you can't rule out a possible move to NASCAR. To be honest, I'd love to see him eventually do that, but as a big fan of him as a person and as a driver, I'm not ready for him to leave F1 just yet. Let's also share a few words about Oscar Piastri. Daniel Ricciardo was the big hurdle that the former Alpine reserve driver was facing, and now that he's out the way, it surely is a done deal for Oscar to enter Formula 1 next year alongside Lando Norris. And what a lineup that is, by the way. Lando, who is undoubtedly a brilliant driver, up against Piastri, who won Formula Renault Eurocup, Formula 3 and Formula 2 all as a rookie. It's not done yet though, and what with all the craziness that happened at the start of the summer break, I think it's wise to wait for official confirmation. There you have it, Daniel Ricciardo has been dropped by McLaren. What do you think happens next? Let us know in the comment section below.